Round 13 of the Queensland Premier Rugby competition has set up an enthralling final 5 weeks, with several teams pushing for a top 4 berth. Brothers sit alone on top of the ladder after East and Uni suffered losses to Sunnybank and Jeeps respectively, and Wests have continued their mid-season form and now sit just 6 points out of the top 4. Brothers snapped a 2-game losing streak with a strong 34-11 point victory over Souths at Chipseywood Oval. The Magpies have been one of the form teams of the competition in recent weeks and were looking to move one step closer to the top 4 when they faced a struggling Brothers side at home. The Brethren, however, were too strong as they scored a 4-try bonus point win over the ill-disciplined South side, who spent most of the match with just 14 men on the field. Norths have scored their second consecutive away victory with a convincing 52-24 win over the Gold Coast. The Eagles scored 8 tries to 3, including a great support play try to lock Will Hanson, backing up a midfield break by his centres. Norths have skipped clear of the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast at the bottom of the ladder and be looking for their 3rd win on the trot as they take on the Stingrays this weekend. East went down to Sunnybank at home in this week's match of the round, the Dragons coming out on top with a tight 30 points to 27 win. The game lived up to expectation with the lead changing hands several times. Eventually, the visitors were too strong for the home team as Sunnybank continued their charge to the finals, looking for back-to-back titles. Jeeps scored a huge upset win over a strong university side at UQ. The Red Heavies were impressive in the first half, putting on 28 points to hold a 19-point lead at half-time. The visitors were first to score in the second half, and from there Jeeps rallied to record a stirring come-from-behind win as Todd Winkley finished off a spectacular try to clinch the game 36-35. Wests have continued their recent good form with a strong win over the Sunshine Coast at Stockland Stadium. Winger Benfield Lunchbury scored 20 of his side's points off the boot as West recorded a 40-25 victory, their 5th win in their past 6 games. Sunnybank fullback Danny Routledge has claimed this week's Musashi High Performer award in his side's match of the round against East at David Wilson Field. The custodian turned in a solid performance with a strong kick and chase game to put his side in good field position. Congratulations, Danny. Enjoy that Musashi prize pack. Looking forward to round 14, and Wests have won the right to host this week's match of the round against East at Sedgman Oval. The Bulldogs have won 5 of their past 6 matches, including victories over Brothers and Jeeps, and they're nipping at the heels of the top sides. East will be keen to keep them at bay and hold their spot in the top 4. Rounding out the matches for week 14, Brothers will take on Jeeps at Crosby Park. Uni will travel to play Sunnybank at Old Mac Oval. Norths will welcome the Stingrays to Hugh Courtney Oval. And Souths will take on the Gold Coast at Chipseywood. Tune in next week for more Premier Rugby action.